I know that you
They're
have a
great.
close
It was just my
relationship with them.
birthday, and they came over. We had dinner together. Jesse and Delilah. Yeah.
How are they coping with it?
Ruining lives. And now they've indoctrinated these kids into thinking that this is the way because this is what they know.
Brace yourselves for a jaw-dropping revelation that could shake the foundations of the music industry. Sean Diddy Combs, the iconic music mogul, is now at the center of a scandal that involves his own twin daughters. In a dramatic twist, the daughters of the late Kim Porter have reportedly turned to federal authorities, ready to testify against their father in a case that could implicate him in their mother's untimely demise. For Jesse and Delilah Combs, the shock of their father's alleged actions has been nothing short of a living nightmare. The twins, once shielded by the glamorous life of their celebrity father, now find themselves at the heart of a scandal that has shattered their perception of him.
Just last week, federal agents raided 2 homes of rapper and music mogul Sean P. Diddy Combs in Los Angeles and Miami. Combs is the subject of a federal investigation.
Sources close to the family reveal that the girls were blindsided by the depth of the accusations, having always seen Diddy as a loving, albeit busy, father. They adored him, says a family friend. He was their hero, their protector. To suddenly see him in this light is devastating for them. The twins, who have been living under the shadow of their father's fame, are said to be in a state of desperation, having fled their home to seek refuge with Kimora Lee.
Everything is a lot going on, you know, in
They're
the
being
household.
fabulous, and I love them so much, and I have their back. I watch all their animals. They're juniors in high school.
Insiders reveal that the girls, who were previously unaware of their father's alleged criminal activities, are now embroiled in a family conflict that has left them no choice but to cooperate with investigators. Could this be the tipping point in the case against Diddy? Adding fuel to the fire, Kimora Lee was recently cornered by reporters, and her reaction was nothing short of suspicious. When asked about Diddy and the twins, she literally bolted, refusing to answer any questions. This evasive behavior only deepens the mystery and raises more questions about what she might be hiding.
About the allegations against Diddy, you know, people had a lot of things to say about him. Do you think that there's any truth to it? What are your thoughts on it?
No, I don't know all that.
Okay.
I don't know all that.
The turning point for Jesse and Delilah came last November when Kessie Ventura's abuse lawsuit against Diddy became public. The twins were reportedly stunned by the detailed allegations of years of abuse, including assault. Although Diddy settled the lawsuit swiftly, the scandal ignited a media frenzy that made it impossible for the twins to escape the growing whispers about their father's dark side. As if that weren't enough, a leaked surveillance video showing Diddy violently assaulting Kessie in 2016 surfaced, compounding their horror and disbelief.
He was the person that actually experienced the abuse from P. Diddy for not just, in that one incident, but from what we know from that lawsuit.
The pressure on the twins intensified as over 50 individuals came forward with similar allegations against Diddy, painting a grim picture of a man who was not only a music mogul, but also a serial abuser. Jesse and Delilah, who had celebrated their father's 51st birthday by calling him a real king, were now grappling with the stark reality of his alleged actions. The emotional toll on them is evident, with their recent prom photos on Instagram hinting at a desperate attempt to maintain a semblance of normalcy amid the chaos.
That this is the end of the Diddy story as we know it.
The twins' anguish reached a new peak when federal authorities raided Diddy's Los Angeles and Miami homes, one of which is registered to Bad Boy Films, a division of his entertainment empire. Reports suggest that one of these properties is also registered to one of his daughters, although it remains unclear which one.
Of a few people coming out of the home, those people have been detained. Now we're trying to still connect the dots. We do have some sources on scene here that we're getting this information.
The girls were reportedly present during the raid, which has left them traumatized and even more determined to distance themselves from their father. Dr. Bessel van der Kolk, a renowned trauma researcher, emphasizes the importance of supportive relationships in the healing process, stating, "Children can't learn to modulate their emotions and behaviors unless the adults around them have the capacity to remain focused on their well-being." In this case, the twins have found solace with Kimora Lee, who has stepped in to offer them a safe haven away from the prying eyes of the media and the mounting legal battles.
Sandra, this is going to turn into a huge scene that is going to be an all-day thing, and it involves, yes, P. Diddy. The home is actually registered to Bad Boy Films.
The involvement of federal authorities in the trafficking investigation has only added to the twins' terror. Homeland Security investigations executed search warrants at Diddy's properties as part of an ongoing investigation, signaling the seriousness of the charges. This isn't just about civil lawsuits anymore, a law enforcement source commented. We're looking at potential criminal charges that could result in significant jail time. Amid the scandal, Diddy has maintained his innocence, taking to social media to deny all allegations vehemently. "Enough is enough," he wrote in a statement on X, formerly Twitter. For the last couple weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. However, for Jessie and Delilah, the damage has already been done. The girls are reportedly cooperating with investigators, hoping to uncover the truth behind their mother's untimely demise and their father's alleged criminal activities. Their testimony could be crucial in building a case against Diddy, adding a new layer of drama to an already explosive situation. As the investigation unfolds, the twins remain at the center of a storm that shows no signs of abating, leaving us all to wonder what other dark secrets might still be lurking in the shadows.
And let me tell you something else. Not only should he have apologized to Cassie in that video, he should have apologized to all of the general public that he lied to.
The twins' willingness to cooperate has Diddy reportedly terrified, as they hold intimate knowledge of their family dynamics and their mother's tragic demise. Insiders have hinted that Jessie and Delilah experienced a childhood marked by horror and confusion. A former nanny, who identified herself as Jane Roe in court documents, provided a chilling glimpse into their lives. Employed after Kim Porter's demise, Roe revealed that the twins witnessed alarming behavior from Diddy and endured a toxic household environment. She alleged that Diddy frequently flew into fits of rage, often directing his anger at those closest to him, including his daughters.
The same thing, bro. Kim was going through the same thing. The beatings, you know what I'm saying?
Moreover, Roe's lawsuit claims that Diddy reacted violently when she announced her pregnancy, leading to her abrupt termination. The hostility she experienced echoes the tales of abuse and manipulation that have plagued Diddy's reputation for years. Another former nanny, Dawn Drago, offered a similarly disturbing account. Drago described finding the twins covered in a mysterious white powder, later identified as substances, which they had discovered in Kim Porter's car. Drago alleged that substance use was rampant in the household, with Kim Porter reportedly smoking herb even in the presence of the children.
I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
These revelations paint a grim picture of a household dominated by fear and dysfunction. The twins, once cocooned in the glitz of their father's fame, were not shielded from the darker undercurrents of their parents' tumultuous relationship. According to Mark Curry, a former Bad Boy Records artist, Diddy's abusive behavior extended to physical violence against Kim Porter.
And the only person that really put their hands on women really is people who have men who have feminine traits. So, you know, it really takes a coward to put his hands on a woman.
Curry alleged that Diddy broke Porter's nose in a fit of jealousy and often resorted to wiretapping her phone to monitor her interactions. Such accounts are corroborated by Gene Deal, Diddy's ex-bodyguard, who recounted an incident where Porter slashed Diddy's wrists in self-defense, cutting deep enough to require hospital treatment.
Like, Kim could not be with nobody else, and he knew it. And he could do whatever he wants to.
The twins' testimonies could unravel more than just their father's alleged abuse. They might also illuminate the mysterious circumstances surrounding Kim Porter's demise. Albie Schur, Porter's former partner, has publicly suggested that Porter did not die from pneumonia as reported but was assassinated. His allegations have fueled speculation, particularly given the cloud of secrecy and alleged abuse that surrounded Porter in her final years. Kim was too strong to succumb to pneumonia, just like that, Albie Schur claimed, hinting at foul play and tagging Diddy in his social media posts to draw attention to his suspicions.
There's too many coincidences.
Too many.
As federal authorities delve deeper into the case, more harrowing details are likely to emerge. Jessie and Delilah's testimonies might reveal the extent of the psychological and emotional trauma they endured, potentially shedding light on Diddy's influence over his household. The legal and emotional battles ahead are daunting, but the twins seem resolute in their pursuit of truth and justice for their mother. Their journey is a stark reminder of the shadows that often lurk behind the facade of fame and fortune. And finally, we come to the last topic for today. Why is Kimora Lee Simmons helping Diddy's daughters anyway? The bond between Kimora and the late Kim Porter ran deep, rooted in years of close friendship and shared experiences in the tumultuous world of celebrity. Kimora, who has had her own traumatic encounters with Diddy, is uniquely positioned to understand the terror and confusion that Jessie and Delilah are experiencing.
I guess that's what the whole name Bad Boy comes from, that people don't really understand. What is it? What is a bad boy? Why did he choose that name?
As the scandal unfolds, more light is being shed on an alarming incident from 2004 when Diddy allegedly threatened Kimora with physical violence. Pregnant at the time, Kimora later recounted the terrifying moment in a New York Magazine article, calling Diddy a moron for his outburst. Although he publicly apologized, the incident left an indelible mark on Kimora, fostering a sense of solidarity with other women who have suffered at Diddy's hands.
I guess that's what the whole name Bad Boy comes from, that people don't really understand. What is it? What is a bad boy? Why did he choose that name?
Kimora's cryptic social media posts, notably her declaration, "As you sow, so shall you reap," accompanied by a red heart emoji, have sparked speculation that she possesses damning information about Diddy. Insiders believe she might be privy to the real story behind Kim Porter's tragic demise. Kimora's suggestive posts and calls for a girl gang of women supporting women hint at her readiness to expose the truth, potentially serving as a key ally for Jesse and Delilah in their quest for justice. But what do you think about the shocking allegations against Diddy and the brave decision of Jesse and Delilah to testify? Could their testimonies finally reveal the truth about their mother's demise? We want to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and let us know if you believe justice will be served. Until next time, stay tuned and keep questioning the stories behind the headlines.